Meanwhile, Hero's Armor. Nah, because that's what I have equipped. And that's a lot for a +2. It's actually not that bad, but still. I have plenty of those. I have a Mega Stone. There's enemies in the desert who will hit me with things I can use. Right, guess I'm not spending Dosh, not until the next town. There's one more town in this game. I know if you're new to the game, this probably it feels like it might be winding up. You know, we know Balloon's running about. Don't know why I did that. Thought it was a warp panel, to be perfectly honest. This is the warp panel. Let's just make some donations. And then maybe, before we go off in the desert, I might do a quick achievement check to see which I have and haven't gotten. I'm pretty sure I revived somebody in combat, because I remember being like, yay, and then they died again right away, and I was like, oh, well. I think it was Rosalind, too. Credit to Rosalind and Kiesling for being the only party members we get that we don't have to beat in a fight. Oh, Rosalind has to beat a fight for us. Kiesling just joins up because he happened to be in the neighborhood. The fool. Oh yeah, we can also look at some of my favorite people. So, I think Madrill is the only town that does this, but after you do the whole disappear and then return, you start seeing other people in the world who have also disappeared and then are hanging out there now, including Deadpool for some reason. Guy thinking he's invisible. What? How can you see me? That's funny. Which, I made a video about that during my first playthrough. Yeah, the door's still locked. Moving Maniac. I'm the Moving Maniac. I moved 4 times in Madrid alone. Sure, I love this town as it's Nell and Rashlow. If I stay in one place for more than 6 months, I start to get real antsy. Must have moved about 26 times by now. Why do they call me Movaniac from now on? Movaniac. Now, this might be strange, but even though I do want to move a lot, I don't want to move too far. First of all, I don't really know how much about other towns further away. What about you? Do you? Like, what's really on the other side of the mountains behind the station? Or further back behind Tanal Village Hall? Where is the royal capital? Where does the princess go home to? I wonder about these things. Yeah, see, this is a person who had to be removed from the world, because he actually stopped and thought about, hey, wait a minute. None of those places are actually, you know, on maps or anything. Where are they? Anyways, yeah, I'm donating more money. This is it's only a test product, but it might prove useful. Thanks. I don't... He might give you something else, but it's really... I can't seem to remember it being worth it other than the Black Cat Jewel. And you'll see why those come in handy. For now, let's get back to the Adashi Desert, which is the name of that, by the way. Part of the reason, in case you're wondering, I'm starting with the characters who are easiest to write about, is because the ones I really want to write about are, like, Balloon, Stan, Ari, and Epros. And if I start with them, there's a good chance I'll never end up going to, you know, people like Bull, who are ridiculously, Bull and Kiesling, who are ridiculously easy to write about. And because there's not much to say on them. But, yes, if I start with the ones I don't particularly want to write for, and work my way up to the ones I do want to write for, it means I have to have written about these guys, and therefore it's already done. Meaning it's far more likely I'll succeed in this project. I'll probably post those to my Tumblr. I'll also try and finish them before Okage is done, so I can inform you when they're up, and link to them if you're really interested. I like Triste. Triste is probably my favorite town, just because it's so diverse and has everything. It's got all the signs, and I could write a paper about Triste and just the town of Triste, if I'm being perfectly honest. That itself could be a character. It's always interesting when settings turn up to be characters in stories. It's usually an antagonistic setting, or an antagonistic character, the setting, or like a goal. Like, a good example of an antagonistic one is the Death Star. Death Star is definitely a character in the first Star Wars movie, but, it's definitely sort of, you know, its whole character is it's this looming, death ball. You know, oh, nobody knows what's gonna happen with that thing. It can go buck wild dynamite and destroy stars. It's insane, it's crazy. We can't control it. That sort of thing. That's the kind of character the Death Star is, but ultimately it is a setting. You know, it is both. You know, it's not gonna, you know, sit down and have a conversation with somebody, but, you know, when it shows up on the horizon, you know shit's about to go down, because it itself is a character, despite also being a setting. A good example of, like, a goal setting being a character is in the movie Zombieland. They're all trying to get to Pacific Playland, and that is a setting, but it's sort of, you know, they want to get there. It has character. Whenever somebody mentions it, they have something to say about it. It's not just, you know, like Bill Murray's house. That was a setting. That wasn't a character. They just kind of go there, and that's where they are. That's nothing much to be said about Bill Murray's house other than the novelty of it being owned by Bill Murray. Now it's a maze, and it gives you a slight overhead view. But never fear, it's the easiest fucking maze in the world. Because you head this way. Alright, you following me? Just head this way. Up, yep, round the horn. Gosh, this maze sure is tricky. We'll get to it, don't worry. We have to kill these flowers first, though. I think these are also... No, they're... Sand Mandragora. Mandragora. I don't know if that's actually a proper name of a flower or not. What was I on about? Ah, yes. But Pacific Playland, every time someone mentions it, they're like, oh, Pacific Playland! Oh, etc., etc. They all have thoughts and opinions and react when somebody brings up Pacific Playland. It is a character. Now, once they get to Pacific Playland, it's not so much a character, but it is their goal. It has a certain amount of character because of that. I don't know. It's interesting to analyze. Anyways, like I said, around the horn, and then... Ah, crap. The... Figs. Did I get lost bragging about how easy this maze was? I shouldn't have. Oh, bums, I did get lost bragging about how easy the maze was. Ah! Now I don't know where I'm going. This wasn't the proper way. Now I'm in the center of it. Actually, that might mean I'm in the proper area. Hold on. God damn it. Part of the problem is there's too much fade in. Strictly speaking, I think there's a microphone for Linda and a bottle around here. I might be wrong about the microphone. There's a bottle that might be worth getting around here. Rosalind, get the mummy. Ari, get the cacti. Linda, also get the mummy. See, because they're super effective against fire. Alright, actually take a break, and how about you heal Rosalind? Linda, go after the mummies again. Toxin! Well, hopefully I can use that mega thing. Item. Mega Stone on Linda. Oh, Linda's probably gonna die, unfortunately. Oh no, she tanked it with 10 health. Atta girl, Linda. Linda the truck, ladies and gentlemen. And there's the achievement for using the Mega Stone. Again, I'm not sure why the Mega Stone and the Mega Charm are achievements, but, you know, there they are. And I'll heal us up in between battles here. Learned Slumber, which is a slightly better version of Sleep. And might be useful, I don't know. Silence! That's actually very good for the upcoming fight. Replenish! Ah, finally! She learned her healing spells. So let's use them, shall we? What does Replenish do? Blessing. Cures all curses. Interesting. Replenish. Heals the party. All allies. Bam. It's cheaper than using Heal a Bunch, but Mend is also a little bit cheaper. Using Mend saves some time and money. I'm completely turned around. There's the bottle I talked about. Maybe it's a dress I'm thinking of that Linda has here. I can't remember. But I am turned around as hell right now. Don't hit me. Oh, they hit me. Why did they hit me? I got stuck on a rock. Oh, it's the dragon. I remember that guy. Isn't he thunder-based? Yeah, he is. It's actually worth booking it. Because back in the days when I had Big Bull on my team, he could fucking wreck that guy. Just punch the wyvern. But with 2 ice girls, fighting an electric dragon is not my style. It's not a forte I want to be a part of. What did I get stuck on? Oh, well. A legitimate hunk of rock there. I think I went the wrong way, period, with this damn maze. Am I back at the start? I think I'm back at the start. I am back at the start. Okay, so what I should have done was go this way. Because I need to get over there. Which I do like this. Check it! Bountiful Nut. Excellent. Alright, so from the start of the maze, follow what I did once I realized I had gone the wrong way and corrected myself. Go back this way, and what's this? There's a hole in the wall. And from this hole in the wall, you can just say, fuck you, maze, and run around the outside of it. Easiest maze in the world. If you ask me, anyways. Escape. Keep escaping. Son of a bitch. So I'm ridiculously high level if I'm already level 40. And this save file I overwrote had me at level 41. And at the beginning of the World Library. Because that's a really high level to be at, apparently, this stage in the game. Yeah, and once you come back out from the hole in the wall, you're basically there. Really just follow the path and you're out. There's a proper way through the maze, I think, but, yeah, fuck it. Also, mercifully, the warp tower is on this side of the maze. So when you need to warp back here, you don't need to go through the maze again. Ah, but if you need to get to Trieste, there's this one. Ta-da! Anyways. Oh, bums. Why do the frogs keep showing up? Frickin' bastard frogs. Rosalind, get the cactus. Ari, also get the cactus. Linda, kill those frogs. How much health do they have? Because Ari did 103 and it didn't kill him. Rosalind did 108 and it did kill him. It's very annoying to me. Also, casting fury all over the place. Meanwhile, these guys are only freaking string to their bows toxin, apparently. Rosalind, I swear to God, if you go after the frog. God damn it, Rosalind! Will someone kill the cactus? Thank you, Ari. Ari, cactus killer, ladies. Oh, for God's sakes. Thank you, Linda. Linda the cactus killer. God, Linda has to step in and save your ass so many times, Ari. It's ridiculous, I say. Oh, I got a nut and a panther thang. Thang. Pretty sure the panther thang is... Fang! It's kind of worthless. Keep saying thang, like it ain't no thang. But in fact, it is a thang. But I keep saying thang instead of fang. Panther... It's the TH at the end of panther that's fucking me up. Anyways. Here's the gear tower. Strictly speaking, the end of the world. Because Epros is a drama queen. Yes. Save over that one. Cool. Now let's go fight Epros. Now, I guess the spazzy phantom, what's his name, in the back, slave. Use that thing you got. Is it open now? Yes, okay, let's go. This is, hey, slave, something's flashing in your pack. What is it? Friendship bond glows and becomes more powerful. What happened? That's odd. It just suddenly appeared and started flash. So it gives you an attack that actually is kind of worthless because it doesn't actually hit him, but whatever. So, at last you arrive. Everything is as was contrived. Pray mercy that at my hand thou dost survive. What is planned? How annoying. I'm acting under my own plan. I'll smash your plan. Thy patience, please. My own plans I reveal not, lest they add to thy confusion. A caveat bide. Corporeal attacks be futile, as this form is but an illusion. Now then, enter stage and draw steel. This act draws towards its dark conclusion. So yes, we're not actually fighting him, we're fighting a projection of him. This is so that he doesn't, you know, die. Which I can respect to a degree. However, here's the... Because we're fighting an illusion, physical attacks don't hurt him, and by that he means literally any attack that would be physical. And this includes spells that cost HP to use. They don't hurt him. So we pretty much need to rely on magic attacks to damage the guy. This is annoying because, yeah, the best magic attack to use against him is actually a move by Big Bull known as Blaze. But, as you can see, I don't have Big Bull in my party, nor do I think he even knows Blaze at this point, so it'd be pointless anyways. As is, we're pretty much going to have to rely on Black Cat Jewels, Bottles, and Rosalind, because the Bottles actually do decent damage to him. And if you remember the annoying tidbit regarding the Black Cat Jewels, you can use Replenish, since that took away some health. And you can use the other... well, maybe don't do that just yet. Maybe just defend for now, Ari. Because Linda's gonna heal for a bit. That helped everyone. Now, Rosalind, you're going to use the other Black Cat Jewel. Then Linda's going to use a Bountiful Nut. Or I guess Actually, yeah, Ari, use Overdrive on yourself. And then Linda, what is this? Complete recovers HP. Use a Bountiful Nut. 50 for all. Oh, I thought that did 100 for all. Well, fuck it. Go back to using, no. Replenish is tricky because in order to damage him with magic, it costs LP. But so is Replenish. Go back to use a Bountiful Nut on all friends.